Okay, this is my second spiel this morning, okay? What you're looking at is what I look down the barrel of every day. Every day I look down the barrel of this. Everything, you see these plants? Everything to the left of those plants is private property. And the golf course plays right up to those plants. Often, golfers drive their golf carts right along my property line. People walk into my yard all day. And the reason I want to make this spiel, request, or try to reason, you're all supposed to be golf professionals, act like it. How many golf professionals do you know that would allow this? I'm on my property line, okay? I'm well within my property line. I'm on the inside. This is what I look at day in and day out. I'm going to leave this camera on just so that you can see the morons that walk up to that tee. This tee box is mismanaged. It's put there. You put it all the way back and all the way to the right. Now, here's what I'm dealing with it, all the way back and to the right. Right under that tree, you see the pin? That pin is all the way to the right on the green. So they move the target all the way to the right, and then they take the tee box and put it as far back as they can, all the way to the right. All the way to the right. So that maximizes the probabilities of a golf ball going in my yard. And what amplifies or increases the probabilities is when a golfer who has this game to play that set of tees steps onto that tee box. It all depends on his history, his relationship with golf. How long has he been playing? Does he know golf etiquette? Does he know to stay out of people's yard? Or has he been trained by his father out here in Buckeye, who started playing here 15 years ago, and he's got a 10-year-old son now who he's trying to introduce, and the first time the kid hits a ball on somebody's patio, the father instructs him to go onto the patio and get the ball. This is how we play golf in Sundance. Also, we really don't care about threatening private property or trespassing. Okay, I'm going to leave this camera on so you can see the style of swings that are going to come through there. All right, we can have anybody from Charlie Waters, who's the club pro here, Charlie Parr. I've seen him do miraculous things from these tee boxes, recovery shots you can't believe. He's truly a good golfer, but he has no moral compass, and he's dishonest. Okay, so what's the trade-off? Everybody knows it. But here we go. For the rest of the day, this camera is going to be right here, and hopefully you'll see some of Buckeye's finest golfers go through here. Golfers who swing wildly, golfers who will hit 5 or 6 balls, golfers that can't make it past the tee box, the ladies' tee box, but they continue to tee up the ball and keep swinging as hard as they can. All right? This is why I've got this spiel. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm trying to reason with the police department in Buckeye. I'm trying to reason with the HOA, the golf club. In fact, I might even send this to the PGA of America. The head body, the PGA of America, what this you're doing to the game of golf. How you're disgracing golf. The first thing I learned in golf was don't get downrange of somebody hitting the ball. And here I am downrange. And make sure if there's any chance that they could miss, have a brain fart, lose focus just before impact, all right, to where that club head, they still got the speed, they got everything worked except the club head was open at impact. So you block one right at 75, 80 miles an hour toward my patio and toward my yard. Now, if there's nobody here and the house survives without a broken window or the solar panel don't get broken and that ball is well in my property and the guy can see it, he'll walk up and walk on my property. That's what he's been taught. That's the inbreeding that goes out here, the golf inbreeding. That father that told his 10-year-old son to walk onto somebody's patio and pick up his ball, that's the inbreeding. That's why I constantly, day in, day out, have to deal with golfers walking onto my property. Okay?